Hey YouTube, it's Gina coming with another update video on my weight loss journey. Just checking in to kind of show where I am right now. On my last video, I kind of talked about how the beginning of the week was pretty rough, and then I started having great days towards the end of the week. I did have a great weekend, and then Monday came and it got a little rough again, and Tuesday was the same. Today is Wednesday, the 24th, I think, and today has been pretty good. I think my biggest problem on Monday is that I was making some changes in how I was doing things. I was trying to eliminate a few things from my diet. Because I do like a lot of carbs. I tell everyone who knows me, I'm a carbaholic. I love carbs. But I have really tried to watch them, not so much eliminate them, but kind of watch them. And I do measure my stuff. I measure my meals, my food, as I prep it, all that. So I know how much I'm putting in my body. And it hasn't been an issue with losing. Actually, when I look back on my journal on Myfitnesspal of how I was eating when I started this journey, I barely ate a fruit or a vegetable. I ate a lot of carbs. I did a lot of prepackaged meals because of how easy it was. I didn't have to measure anything, so it was simple. Grab an entree, grab a couple things to have with it, and let's go. So it was just a matter of convenience at the time. As I got further into my journey, I did start making some of my own meals. I started adding veggies. I started adding more fruits to my meals. But like I said, it's still really not eliminating any carbs. I still ate chips. Chips are really my weakness, and pasta, and I still ate both. I'm not a big bread eater. I eat it occasionally, and rice is about the same. I'm not very big on it, but I do, like I said, I do watch how much of it I consume. I think in my mind, I wanted to think, well, if I cut, some carbs, if I cut them out a little bit, that might make my process go a little faster. I mean, I might start losing a little faster. So that was the mindset I went into on Monday. I have found for me that when I try to cut back on the carbs that I'm having, I find myself to be hungry more. So, I hear people say a lot, like, eat more protein. Protein will keep you full longer. And it doesn't do that for me. Mainly because I probably don't eat that much of a variety of protein. But when I eat proteins, they hold me at that moment. And maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours later, I feel like I haven't eaten anything. So I'm hungry again. And when I eat carbs with my meals, like if I make a pasta and some a chicken breast and veggies, that will hold me. It's 3 or 4 hours probably. It will hold me before I feel like I need a snack, not even another meal. So for me, I just think that I need to stick to what I've been doing because I haven't eliminated carbs before now, and it has not kept me from losing weight. I mean, it just seems like it goes slow, but it's going. When I first started this process, like I said, I ate whatever I wanted. I just stayed within my calorie goal, and I lost every single week. I lost anywhere from a half a pound to maybe 2 or 3 pounds a week. And it wasn't until I started listening to other people, trying different things based on what people were telling me, that I got kind of off track in the process, where things got a little bit harder for me because I wasn't noticing the changes like I was before. So then I get discouraged, and then I fall off track for a while, and then I get back to it. And some things is just hard to unlearn from what people tell you. Like, I didn't watch my sodium when I started. And I cannot help but watch my sodium now. I don't get I don't go crazy if I'm over on sodium, but I do try to keep my sodium down because I know that especially for women we retain water, so that's going to be a big factor. So I do watch that. I don't really watch my sugar because probably 85 to 90% of the sugar I put in my body comes from fruit. So I really don't care. So I don't really watch it. But I do try to make sure I eat enough fiber. And I don't really pay attention to my carbs and protein unless I'm trying to change something. So from here on, I won't really be paying attention to that, the carbs and protein, because it hasn't been a factor. So I will keep it basic and stick to portion control and making sure I do get in fruits and veggies and just staying within my calorie goal and see how that goes for me because that's what's worked and I'm sure it will continue to work. I do try to make like healthier choices in some things if I can. If it's something I like, there are a lot of healthy stuff that I like, so that's not an issue. But I'm just not going to eliminate stuff anymore because that just doesn't work for me. As soon as I do that, I have what I consider a little binge, and I have seen videos from other people about their binges, and it almost made me feel a little better about myself because I don't binge that to that extreme. Like a binge for me is probably 25 to 3,000 calories, and that just seems like a binge to me, but I've seen worse, so I won't beat myself up about that, but I'd rather not do that because even when I do that, I feel a certain way. Not like guilty or anything, but my body literally feels a certain way. Like I feel sluggish. I feel tired all the time. I'm lazier. I don't want to do certain things like cook. I don't want to cook. I'll say, oh, well, what do you guys want to eat? We can, go out somewhere, things like that when I would normally cook. And my husband, he actually prefers it for me because he does not really care to eat out. So, I have more energy to do things that I really want to do when I eat better. So that's where I'm going to focus on is just staying within my calorie range and portion control.